Here we go. How y'all doing, man? You know what I'm saying? Back again. You know, I told you one before, we're going to tell you again. It's Monday. You know what I'm talking about? Start the week, work week off right. As we talk this slick shit tonight. Whatever your advice is, man, I hope you know what I'm saying, engage and partake and kick back and relax. How we, you know what I'm talking about? Lay it down on the jet. This episode brought to you by the players, and the pimps, hustlers, gangsters of the world. Of the world, Craig. You know what I'm talking about? Cool breeze in the summer day. Good fall winter for the winners. And nothing but death to you suckers. Talking about cooler than a polar bear toenail. Oh, hell. There you go again, talking that shit.
I ain't even saying that.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't even saying that.
Hey, man.
Jeez.
It's a cool week, man. Ain't too much going on. You know what I'm saying? A lot of chatty patties topics. So we're going to come with some off the dome shit. You know what I mean? We're going to, you know what I'm saying? We're going to rap a tag.
That is not what we doing. Stop lying to these people.
Yeah, let me get into it. Hey, you know, let me get people in, okay? This is my poetry, man. You know what I'm saying? I have a whole thing
You
going
turn it on.
See, you always have it on. Okay, no worry about it. Okay. You want to know how they set you up?
At least I told you this time.
Yeah, this time, thank you. Thank you so much, man. Thank you, boss. Thank you, boss lady. I appreciate it.
Oh.
Yeah, man. You know.
Definitely ain't that much going on this week. Definitely ain't that much. But this age topic is ridiculous.
Age. We talking about, is age a big deal or not a big deal? Is the age gap for real? Or is age ain't nothing but a number? Huh? Let's reflect.
I mean, let's start.
Let's reflect.
So with this conversation, I think what we need to do as adults and at the age we are, we need to most of them started in middle school.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
High school was typically when, that train usually started. And
for sure.
In most high schools, males and females do know that there are a group of men that prefer to date younger girls. So you might have seniors dating freshmen, seniors going to college or going into where you might have been dating a middle schooler, you know what I'm saying, as a high school. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
that age,
because of people, because of where they live at. Right. So you might be like, oh, well, I was raised with this person my whole life. You know what I'm saying? I've known them since I was 7. You know what I'm saying? Right, they were 10, they were 11. You know what I'm saying? 7 and 11, and now you 21. Right. I'm saying, you see what I'm saying? So it's just one of those things where it happens. And when I was I think I started to notice a lot when I was a freshman. I saw a lot of freshman, sophomore, saw a lot of the older guys still coming to the school, picking up the younger girls. Back then I didn't really think nothing of it, you know what I'm saying? Because where we from, you know what I'm saying, it's not normal, it's not abnormal to see a younger woman with an older man, but it's typically when they are adults. It's not so much as when they're young. However, we know it happens.
Yeah, it happens now. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I look at this when we talk about when you let's talk about middle school. Let's say from the 8th grade on up. That's now it's high school. Some people say, whatever. From the 8th grade on up, right? What you like? 13, 14? Like 13, 14?
Yeah, 8th grade, 13, 14.
13, 14. All right, so a 13-year-old dealing with a 15-year-old, that's not far-fetched. You know what I'm saying? I can see that in me. You know what I mean? I can see that. But when you talking about you 13, 14, and you dealing with a person 19, 20 years old, yeah, that's out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? That's out of pocket. The man may know the female parents or whatever like that. It might be cool in the gang, whatever like that, but I don't think that's pretty much cool. You know what I'm saying? Now, true love is true love. Guaranteed that.
Okay, let's be clear. A child cannot love an adult in the way an adult can love a child. Mm-mm. So it ain't no true love when it comes to those situations. Yeah. And also, let's be clear, when it comes to age differences. Mm-hmm. Every state has an age of consent.
Yeah, for sure.
Period.
For sure.
So me, or just having a conversation with a man and him, just the thought of him being okay with anything, to me, 5 years younger than him, to me is a problem.
Yeah.
It becomes a problem, especially when they are still in their 20s.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? They're still in their teens and they're still in their 20s. Right. Now, when a woman is in her 30s, you know what I'm saying, and she decides she want to date a 70-year-old, that's her business.
Yeah, that's her business.
That's her business.
Yeah, that is her business.
You know what I'm saying? However, these young girls or these old ass men preying and being predatory on these young girls, to me, I think it's a major issue.
Yeah, it's major.
And it is rampant, not just amongst blacks, it's amongst whites, Spanish, it's every race.
It's
every race.
World thing. It's a global thing. It's a global thing. It's a global thing. You know what I mean? Me personally, I ain't never really did nothing young. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never really liked no young minded or young looking. You know what I'm saying? That ain't never been an attraction to me. Even when I was legit. You know what I mean? I ain't never liked that either. So it was always funny looking at me, you know what I'm saying? But it happens, you know what I'm saying? And then I be telling myself, like, boy, you tripping. Especially when I say you tripping when, like I said, I got real case scenario. 8th grader talking to a person that's 22 years old.
Why would an 8th grader be talking to somebody 22?
I used to be in the hallway. I used to see my little homegirl, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the hell you finna go? She finna skip you. I'm finna have my boyfriend pick me up. Now, you ain't bringing your boyfriend picking you up in a car. All the real, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, what, you got, like, when you high school? Like, nah, you 22 years old. And then, you outside. You out here. Like, you out here. And then Buddy, he rocking the cradle, boy. Like, no, that ain't that. You don't get no points for that as a player standpoint. You know what I mean? I don't find that, that ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? That ain't cool. You can mess with the children. You know what I'm saying? I look at it. You mess with a little girl, man. Mess with a little girl, man. You know
what I'm saying? What he was doing.
Mess with a little girl, man. So.
But another issue that arises with that is the people that are around him, the people that are allowing it to happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Those that didn't speak up because that's not my business, or that ain't nothing got nothing to do with me. Like, I'm gonna always be in the mindset if that was my child, if that was my niece, if that was my nephew, you know what I'm saying? I would not want anybody to do that to them. So no, you know what I'm saying? I'm not about to be like, oh yeah, that's cool. No, that shit ain't cool.
Nah,
I would have roasted her ass.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And him too, because I know you knew him. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So it's one of those situations where you've been predatory all your life, which means you're probably still doing it today.
Yeah.
And you got people, you know what I'm saying, that's around you that's been turning a blind eye. You know what I'm saying? Like that, I don't like. Like I don't like when people be like, "Well, I know so and so, they did it," and you know what I'm saying, and then you telling me that you still talk to so and so. How? Because to me, that makes you a predator too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you affiliating with a predator. Mm-hmm. You can hang around them, and that means you down with what they down for.
Yeah, you get caught up in the mix. You get caught up in the mix. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta check that. You gotta check that because get what? When you're outside, people gonna be saying the same thing. You know, that hit good, that hit partner. You know what I'm saying? So I guess they gonna associate y'all with that off the real.
Off the real.
Yeah. And then get what? That jailmate. Then you jailmate. You playing with your freedom. Playing with your freedom, Holmes. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, like I tell this story all the time. When I was in 9th grade, I had a partner in 12th grade. He was dealing with a chick in the 9th grade. You know what I'm saying? They were going together. It was a real boyfriend-girlfriend situation. But that the girl parent found out about their relationship and got his ass locked up, man. That man did 10, 15 to the door. Statutory. Back in the late 90s. You know what I'm saying? Early 2000s. Come on, man. Niggas gotta wake up. You know what I'm saying? Nigga gotta wake up, man, and stop. To me, it's like, stop taking the easy route. That's the easy route. You know what I mean? You taking the easy route. Okay, this young girl, she green, and you got down shit, go for what you talking about and do what you want to do, and you manipulating and everything like that. Then you give her the wrong ism, and she got down have her fucked up. Now, get what? She don't trust niggas, period. No more, because you done scarred her. You done did all the monkey shit. You know what I'm saying? When you could have
got her pregnant, left her with a baby.
Yeah, all that old type of shit. You know what I'm saying? When if anything, you gonna do it that way. At least, you know what I'm saying, God to provide and show, you know what I'm saying, the right way. Like, you could have beat on some real building shit. You know what I'm saying? Instead of that. I'm just saying, like, this is associating. You know what I mean? I like that. The
associating. They shouldn't be associating, period. That's what I'm saying. Like, we got to get out of that mindset of saying one thing is bad and then excusing something else. You know what I'm saying? No, the whole situation is fucked up. They should not be talking,
interacting.
Period.
Okay.
They shouldn't be interacting, period, because what are you doing with a child?
No, you ain't going to phone with a child.
You ain't their parent, you ain't their uncle, you ain't their cousin, you ain't their auntie. What are you doing with this child?
Right.
Nothing.
Right.
Trying to get yourself in trouble.
Right. Yeah. Definitely gonna get your ass in trouble. You're gonna get locked up. So that you're gonna get locked up, man. You know what I mean? Then they're gonna put you in the category of what is it? A predator.
Right. And saying all this to say, have a situation where pretty much like my little nephew, you know what I'm saying, just kids being stupid, not paying attention, not doing their due diligence.
Yeah.
And came upon a situation where he could easily go to jail.
Yeah.
Easily go to jail for statutory rape.
Yeah, super.
Because he didn't decide to ask or confirm the girl's age before he started dealing with her.
Yeah.
He's stupid, he's young, but he's an adult.
And ignorance of the law does not neglect.
Doesn't.
Period. So I say, like, if you out of high school, stay out of high school. You know what I'm saying? Like, once you graduate from high school, don't turn back, Jack. You know what I'm saying? Look forward.
Go even further than that. If you're a senior in high school, once you become a senior, unless it's a senior, don't do it.
Yeah, exactly. Because they're still with the law. You know what I'm saying? No folks say 17.
But you got to think about it.
And when you 17, 18, and then when you get out of high school, don't even go back, man.
That's what I'm saying. You can't even take it that far. You can't even say 17, 18. You know what I'm saying? If you strictly restrict it to seniors, you don't have to worry about that.
That's pretty much about the age, by 17, 18 for a senior.
Right. But I know 16-year-old seniors. You know what I'm saying? But you got to think about
you're right about that part.
Like, when you start telling them, oh, just be 17, 18, you know what I'm saying? In high school, most of the kids ain't asking each other their ages. You know what I'm saying? No. So you got to be like, hey, y'all don't date. If you're not a senior, we don't date anything below a senior as a senior. You know what I'm saying? Like, that needs to be a standard.
Yeah, I got
you know what I'm saying? Now, I can see if y'all were freshman, sophomore, y'all gradually, you know what I'm saying?
Deal with that one, yeah.
That's understandable because y'all should be no more than a year apart.
Yeah.
And hopefully, at that point, if you're in high school, you shouldn't be having sex, period. Like, you shouldn't be having sex, period.
Okay.
I mean, you can agree to disagree. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that's, you know what I'm saying? I had sex when I was 17. I also did it when I was 17. Mm-hmm. Should I have waited? Probably. You know what I'm saying? Would it have made a difference? You know what I'm saying? Made a difference on my life if I would have waited? Not really. You know what I'm saying? Definitely wouldn't be saving myself to marriage because I didn't get married. But what I'm saying is, if I would have thought more about it, I would have just waited until I got out of high school.
Respect.
That's just as simple as that. So that way, as a kid, focus, because anything could have happened. I could have got pregnant. You know what I'm saying? They could have had a child in high school. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things where if we try to normalize and try to get our kids to be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, just finish school. You know what I'm saying? Like, focus on these.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
Don't worry about that. That's coming.
Yeah.
You know
the right way, though. You know what I'm saying? The right way.
And then teaching them safe sex and teaching them the proper way to do things, you know what I'm saying, will work out way better than you telling them, don't do this, because every time you tell a kid not to do some shit,
they're going to do it.
Every time.
They're going to do it, straight up and down. Just like you said, put your mind back there, and then you understand, you know, you remember the shit you were doing, child. You know what I'm saying? You be like, oh, damn, I was doing that. Yeah, I did think like that. So, you got to goddamn put your mind in that frame and like, hey, man, can't do all that, man. And then guess what? It's another situation, right? If you wait till you're grown, you can set the situation up way more better when you're grown. You got your own shit, you know what I'm saying? When you, or at least got enough money to go get your little room instead of goddamn. You ain't got to do all that sneaking. You ain't got to wait till old good mama and parent gone and doing all that hot boy shit, you know what I'm saying? You know, young nigga gonna do young nigga shit, but you know what I'm saying?
Girls too.
Yeah, exactly.
You at a sleepover. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's how I was already.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You in the whole side of town, you know what I'm saying? And that shit.
Ouch.
But you know, it's fun. I ain't gonna say it's fun. But you know, when you grow, you know what's right and wrong, and you know, like, okay, yeah, if this situation would have went this way, it went way more better than how it went down. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So like, the men gotta stop. You know what I'm saying? Basically, stop doing that shit. You know what I mean? Like, man, stop talking to these young ass girls, man. Let these young girls grow up, man.
They gotta calm down.
At least get up. Yeah, you gotta calm that shit down. Like, come on with the bullshit, John. Like, hey, man, the girl ain't even. You know what I'm saying? The girl got still pee draw. You over here trying to knock her down, man. Like, what's wrong with you, man? Come on, man. You can't get no grown thing.
Say wet behind the ear.
Damn,
or milk on the breath.
Man, you got down. She still got down coming in the house smelling like goddamn hot dog. I'm just talking to you. Right there, still see that little pee trying to holler at you. You out there. Come on, man. Come on, man. You damn thirsty.
No, you know, you was a boy. You know how y'all used to do and how y'all used to do girls. You know what I'm saying? I can't speak on that because I literally lost my virginity at 17.
I told you, I'm part of the Lost Boys. You know what I'm saying? We were part of the Lost Boys.
Exactly.
We were some real hillbillies. You know what I'm saying? We were hillbillies for real, child. It was all we want for all this shit. If we one had a bitch, we all had that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, that's what we were doing. You know what I'm saying? Right or wrong, wrong or right. That's just how it went down. You know, but one thing about it, never put nobody in no fucked up situation. We never forced nothing upon nothing. And we always kept that shit family oriented. You know what I'm saying? I can't say that about it. You know what
how
I mean?
you keep it family oriented?
Shit, you home girl. You home girl. You homing. Shit. I eat, you eat. Shit, we got down, we smoke, you smoke, you drink, you know what I mean? Shit, we kick it. Shit, you play video game, we play video game, you know, that type of time, you know. And, you know, and then gymnastics after that, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so I wouldn't definitely use that word no more. That is not no family oriented. Y'all pretty much treated her with respect.
You know what I'm saying? No.
Besides
the gymnastics.
Yeah.
But get what though?
Besides the trains I was running.
Yeah, but get what though? It was part of the gymnastics. Just saying they was part. That was just part of the motion. That was part of the move. You know what I mean? You know. It wasn't no force of you. Look, first of all, it was all understood before you even came in the hood. Before you even got them pulled up in the hood.
I mean, I get it.
You already know
I get
how it go. You know what I'm saying?
Family oriented, like,
yeah,
come on, bro.
Anytime motherfucker need a ride or some shit, we gonna make sure you straight. For the show. We gonna make sure you straight.
Use the word friends.
Man, we was family, man. We was one family.
Not
you know
family.
The bond was that tight. That's what I'm trying to say. The bond was really that tight.
So and that was with how many females? You doing that with every single female that y'all was dealing with?
No. Everybody had their per se. You know what I'm saying? Everybody had their per se, but shit, you know, gang. You know what I'm saying? If you a gang, shit, you a gang. You know what I mean? And then even, you know what I'm saying? Even then, you know, the ones who, you know what I'm saying, venture off into families, like real relationships and everything like that, ain't no bad blood. And want to know, oh, bitch, you got down. But nah, it was cool, man. We get it, you know what I'm saying? See, it was what it was. You experienced that, we experienced that, you know, moved on. If you still with it, shit, you know how to hit a nigga up. But if you ain't with that, we ain't finna knock you down. You know what I'm saying? It was what it was, you know? That's how we kicked it. So, yeah, man, you know. But that's a whole nother time. You probably can't even do that shit like that no more these days, man. You know, so I don't know. Somebody leave a comment, let us know, man. You know what I'm saying? Somebody chime in and let a friend know how it go down, man. You know what I'm saying? But
what I'm seeing on the internet, they still going on.
Ain't nothing changed but the date. Ain't nothing changed but the date, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Well, see, get what though? You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about it though. Let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we come from a time where we wasn't filming every damn thing and all that type of shit. These niggas,
we ain't had no phones and stuff to film.
Of course. You know what I'm saying?
But if y'all would have, you would have.
I mean, we had pictures.
Exactly. So if you had phones, you would have been doing the same thing.
Listen, you know what I'm saying? But get what though? We wasn't too cool about the picture though. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that's just hypothetically speaking, right? You know what I'm saying? A group of 22 niggas, you know what I'm saying? You're going to have one or two people, more than one, you know what I'm saying, that, you know what I mean? But the majority ain't with that shit. So, you know, you ever slip up, you know what I'm saying? Then you like, hey, man, we ain't with all that, man. We ain't trying to do all that, bro. You know what I'm saying? This shit got them, you know what I'm saying, closed mouth. You know what I'm saying? What we do is what we do. What happened in Vegas, stay in Vegas type of vibe. You dig what I mean? Putting all that out there like that. We know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to do all that. You dig what I'm saying? We ain't got to do all that. But these days, it's part of the culture where shit, you ain't even thinking like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just in the moment. Like, we got that, you happy to the motherfucker. They like, no, Jack, you done got them, put the shit on out there, now you in some real deep shit, cause guess what? You ain't check old girl or old boy, you know what I'm saying, his age, and now you got real estate evidence saying that shit. Yeah, you was with the person because you posted this on that, and then guess what? Yeah, he was at this time, at this age, or she was at this age, so pretty much you got them fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean? Y'all gotta think like that. You know what I mean? You gotta think like that, man. You know what I mean? For real. Gotta think like that. So the best thing, if you ain't on your P's and Q's, is deal with something that's legal. Deal with something that's legal. That's what we say. Deal with something legal, man. You know what I mean? Be legal. That's all we saying. Be legal. But me personally, I don't fault it. She fault it. You know what I'm saying? And if I be damned, if I see a 40-year-old then talking to a 19 or 20-year-old, like, and you really kicking with this motherfucker, boy, you on the other one. Fuck that. I'm saying it now. I don't give a damn who our feelings are hurt and everything. Why you on the other one, sir? Like me, man, the youngest I talk to right now is 28.
Yeah, that's about it for me too. 30.
About 28.
30. In my early
26, 27, that bitch super fine and got some shit going on.
Early
and I'm
30s.
scratching my head on that.
Early 30s for me.
Yeah, I get that. I go with that. You know what I'm saying? I do a 28, 27, you know what I'm saying? About on your square. Shout on the square, handle business, you know what I'm saying? And she ain't on the dumb, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm talking about on the dating, kicking it, you know what I'm saying? Vibe, you know what I'm saying? Like that. But really, you know what I'm saying? Like 30 about to good to lock in, because guess what? 30 gonna really, ain't no really difference between 28 to 30, you know what I'm saying? So that just look better. It feel better too.
Most people, when they hit 30, have a mind changing. It's like us, you know, we change. We go through this physical change. So and even though they say, you know, men physically or maturity age is way younger than females' maturity age. That's why, you know, my thing, I just be like, yeah. So, you know, early 30s is still rough, but you know what I'm saying, if I had to, early 30s. The oldest would probably be mid 50s, depending on, you know what I'm saying, how he looked and how he acted. You know, because I done seen some fine ass old men.
And that's all. And that's all right. That's my thing about it.
I done seen some fine ass old men, so I ain't above, you know what I'm saying, going, you know, mid 50s, maybe a little bit older, but you know, personally, I don't want to date nobody older than my dad, and you know, definitely don't want to date nobody younger than my probably up that age, because shit, my sister in her early 30s. So I don't want to date nobody really younger than her. So probably at this age, she's gonna be probably like 35.
That sounds about right. About 5 years younger. Yeah. I can see
5 years younger, but I can go a little bit older.
So I can see niggas dealing with some like, okay, like I age 40, right? You know what I mean? Truth be told, they keep it funky, you know what I'm saying? And then a lot of 40-year-olds looking like you, Ali. You know what I'm saying? You motherfuckers had it and throw it away now. You know what I'm saying? And you got I look, bro, true indeed. Old girl came to the restaurant and I promise I thought this motherfucker like in her mid 50, boy. Man, that girl said she fought it. Boy, who want that, man? Throw that away, boy. Who don't want none of that? You know what I'm saying? Like, no, shout like you can't. That's my thing. And so that's why a nigga goes like, damn, this motherfucker still got her body right. She still looking tight. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the grown shit. Now, I ain't talking about the, you know what I mean? I'm talking about the grown shit. So, I can see a nigga today, man, shit. Talk that little young bitch. You know what I mean? Now you're a little young thing. PYT. Little PYT. You know what I'm saying? I can see that. I'm not with the, because we the same age. Yeah, we the same age, but and you looking older than me. You know what I'm saying? Like super way older than me. You and I'm full of life. I'm ready to still goddamn. I'm still energetic. I'm still moving. You on some goddamn 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. You ready to go to bed? Like I'm not. That ain't we ain't compatible, baby. You know what I'm saying? We ain't compatible. That's just some of that. We ain't compatible. You know what I'm saying? You did, you know. Now you fought. Now you Angela Bassett looking motherfucker, and you still hitting the runway at 68 and shit like that. You fine in the motherfucker. Hell yeah, I'm goddamn. Whoo.
Exactly.
In public, and look at your funny if you let it go.
Hey, y'all see them? They what? With me. They with me. This
right. That's me. Yeah. Hey man, what? Look, man, look. You hear like okay then. Them, you know what I'm saying? Got that. You know what I'm saying? So shit. Yeah, that's, you know, it gotta make, you know what I'm saying? Like you say, make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? It gotta make sense, and it can't be looking out dick.
Cannot be looking out there. So in news, the reason why this topic came up today was more or less because we see that it ain't even nothing new. We knew that he did it 2.5 years ago. But Marcus Houston is in the news again. His young bride or young wife is pregnant again. Okay. She got pregnant very soon after they got married. So I would probably assume that she was probably pregnant before they got married.
Yeah, from the journey.
Right. So his whole thing is pretty much age ain't number, you know what I'm saying? I love her, you know, I'm a man of God, you know, she's a woman of God, and I prayed about this, you know what I'm saying? You know, you want to, you know, you throw in the godly and the biblical thing, and, you know, in people's face because, you know, majority of people, Christians, you know what I'm saying, will back down if you start throwing out God and vice versa.
They'll feel it.
You know, whereas the majority of us, or the people that grew up listening to Immature and seeing this dummy on damn Kid and Play, the house party and all that shit, you know, we like, come on, Marcus. Come on, Marcus. You had a heart.
Come on, Marcus.
Come on, Roger. Bye, Roger. You know what I'm saying? Like you literally had a whole generation or two of women thirsting after you.
Child did now. I'm talking about you were buying what? But you were fish.
From the time you were a preteen.
Yeah. You come from the time where stars were stars.
90s.
Yeah, you was a star.
So I'm confused as to the it's okay and you know, I guess like I said, people like to make their mind up and like to say, well, this is the reason why I'm doing it, and the reason why I'm doing it is correct, so can't nobody tell me nothing. I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. You know, but at the end of the day, to me, that ain't nothing but another R. Kelly, Aaliyah situation.
Yeah.
Where he groomed her.
Yeah.
And either she got pregnant right before they got married, because now she pregnant, so now you got to get married.
Yeah.
Because, you know, we don't believe in abortions, because that's probably what it was. Her family was, you know, real, I think, in the church or whatever.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Pro-life.
And I definitely don't agree with that. I definitely don't agree with having babies just because you got pregnant. Yeah. Like, I get, you know, you're not wanting to have an abortion. I mean, get a baby up for adoption.
Yeah, straight up and down.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, if you decided, you know, you didn't want to not, you know, but you don't want the baby, you know what I'm saying? At that point, when you decide that the baby is not what you want, but you don't believe in terminating the birth, you need to decide to get that baby up, because all you're going to do is set yourself up and that baby up for failure.
Yeah, that part.
Because as women, once we realize that we're pregnant, we have, to me, I'll say it's a good 72 hours. Because sometimes you come to a shock to a lot of things. You know, so to me, I was in shock. You know what I'm saying? Devastated. Yeah. To this day, me and my best friend, I will curse her out every time me and her talk about it. Because I call her crying, and she, congratulations. But you knew my situation. So I kind of was like, wait a minute. But you more happy that I'm having a baby versus I'm having a baby with a goddamn psychopath.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, help me.
Help me.
And, you know, 15 years later, you know, I have a mini psychopath. I love him to death. Drives me crazy, but I love him to death.
Right. Then another thing, right? I want to say this too. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all niggas need to start getting these nothing ass women knocked up now.
That's
you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, for real, home. Like,
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? I got a situation, you know what I'm saying? Family member, right? You know what I mean? I don't know what the fuck, what the situation, or how they linked up, or whatever, however that goes, whatever like that. Totally not taking care of the kid, bro. Totally not taking care of the kid. Man, the boy, maybe like 3-4 years old, already got 4-5 cavities in his mouth. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn, ain't bathing. You know what I'm saying? Clothes dirty.
So the mama not taking care of the kid
at all.
So who you blaming for this? Who you blaming, the mama or the daddy?
I'm blaming the daddy.
The mama.
No, I'm blaming the daddy. Because you know this was a funky bitch before you met her. You knew this was a funky bitch. You knew that she was a funky bitch. But your dumb ass still won't get some pussy, and you got a dumb ass knocked up. And now you getting the kid getting neglected because of your stupid choices.
Yeah, I can know.
That's what I'm on. I ain't saying the bitch she was a nothing for because she already got the kid before you. She already got kids.
She was already the problem.
Yes, exactly. That's why I said quit fucking with these nothing bitches. You know the bitch a nothing. You see she a nothing.
Or use protection.
Yeah, for sure.
Or make sure she's on birth control.
Pay for it. If you got down, you pay for it, man. Ain't no man. Look, y'all didn't want to buy Birkins and got down, go to the club and spend, do all that type of shit.
Do Jordans every drop.
All that shit, man. Pay for the big birth control, man.
Pay for some Plan Bs. As a matter of fact.
Yo, they did, exactly.
Stock up on them hoes. Make them hoes like Skittles.
All you got like, bitch, I'm shooting up the club tonight. You can be like, and trying to be on the, I bet shit, that's what we on there, baby. Shit, that party. Cool, do your thing. Pop that motherfucker in the morning, shit, go on back to squam. Quit trying to, you know what I'm saying? The figuring out shit is need to be over with, man. And goddamn fucking with these nothing hoes, man.
Same go for the ladies.
Yeah, stop fucking with these nothing ass niggas.
If he got 4 kids, don't think he gonna change for you. it sounds good. And everybody can change. But ma'am, he not changing for you. If he didn't take care of the previous 4, he not gonna take care of yours. And stop trapping niggas. Stop trying to trap them with babies, because that don't keep no man.
Don't keep no nigga.
And men, it ain't gonna keep no woman either. Because the moment she find out, now you gotta deal with a hateful woman.
Yeah.
And women, when we get mad and hateful and we hate you, you're gonna end up on a t-shirt.
That's worse than the race police.
You're gonna end up on a t-shirt playing with the right one.
The race police got no fun with you, man. And then another thing, man. Hey, man. Quit leaning on grandma. Quit leaning on grandma.
Please.
Man. Quit leaning on grandma, man. Like, nigga be on goddamn. Nigga and females. Your grandma raised your kid more than, you know what I'm saying, than you raising your children, home. Like, please. Hey, man, look, I get you want to break in, you know what I'm saying, get your little weekend, and grandma, like, she want to spend a little time with that, you know what I mean? But get what? Grandma had you.
I mean, I'm a byproduct of that.
Yeah.
I'm a byproduct of my grandparents raising me. Now, granted, and I just want to, side note, just because kids are raised by their grandparents or by one parent does not mean that those children are defective and they're going to end up any worse than any child that's raised in a 2-parent household. So we need to definitely stop that stigma. That's dumb as hell.
It is. Totally.
However, let these grandparents be in peace.
That's what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
They live their life. They raise their kids. They don't want to raise their kids. Now, granted, there are some grandparents that want to be involved.
And ain't nothing wrong with that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. They want to be involved. Let them be involved.
Yeah.
As long as they doing right by your kids.
But not throw the motherfucker on you and she feel like I got to because you really a daddy. So let me take this kid before this damn fuck this kid like for like.
Which is what my grandma did.
Right. You see what I'm saying? Right. We don't need that no more.
So prime example.
Mm-hmm.
King. Mm-hmm. T.I. and Tiny's son.
Yeah.
Did an interviewer said.
Well, Marco.
Oh, yeah, probably was.
Yeah, Marco.
And the interviewer pretty much said that the life that they presented on the show was fake because he stayed with his grandma. Mm. They would stop filming, he go back to his grandma's house. Mm. People try to make a big deal out of it. And I'm not going to make a big deal out of it with King because King, out of all of T.I. and Tiny children, you're the problem. You're the worst one. Yeah. So I can see why you could have probably been staying at your grandma's house a lot. Mm. Because they probably was tired of dealing with your bad ass. Yeah. They had enough space for you, so it won't like they made you stay at your grandma's house because they didn't want you there or they didn't have enough space for you. Why was you at your grandma's house? Right.
Don't paint the narrative that, you know what I'm saying, like
that your parents ain't take care of you.
Yeah, we ain't doing that.
You
That what we ain't gonna do, you know what I'm saying? Because, everybody, if you know what I'm saying, them folk love
T.I. and Tiny love their kids.
Exactly.
And they take care of their kids.
They love their people. You know what I'm saying? All their people. That ain't just that,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
But you're talking about kids. Period. You know what I'm saying? If you know them and know them in the city of Atlanta, you know they love their kids.
And that shit by choice, not by force. Let the record be clear.
Like, let's be clear, because we all know it's a lot of celebrities that don't take care of their damn kids. Just like regular people don't take care of their kids. So we're not saying because they celebrities they take care of their kids. I'm just saying that if you know, you know.
Right. So yeah, so we ain't gonna paint them as they are some bad parents and
they parents.
All that shit like that. Nah, we ain't doing that, man. We ain't doing that, man. He just, you know what I'm saying, it was what it was by choice, not by force. Not because of bad parenting or fucked up environment or none of that shit, man. It did, hey, man, I rest there with grandma to y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? One of them type of moves. You know what I'm saying? I kick it at grandma house.
I got a kid right now that's trying, one of my little guy kids trying to move across the damn country because he mad, he feeling neglected. And I'm looking at this little boy like, where is you going? As attached to you, as attached as you is to your mama. Where you going?
Where the hell you going?
I feel, they mind you, didn't tell me all the other things that he might have told his uncle. Because I would have been like, you lying. I know you lying.
Right.
Give me an example.
Right.
Because not her. Now, that would have been my son saying that about me.
Right.
Could have been true.
Right, yeah.
You know, I'm going to get with his ass. I'm going to be on his head. Now, granted, my friend does give him more severe punishments, such as she'll take his phone and keep his phone for like months.
Yeah, oh wow, she's doing months.
Like she like one of those parents. She like she take away shit. It'll be gone for months. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, boy.
Me, about 2 or 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Depending on how mad I am, I'm giving it back because at this point I need to be able to contact you.
And then on top of you need your peace.
That. Because the more you occupy, the less you bother me.
Yeah.
Not that I don't care because I'm a damn good parent and I'm going to war for mine, but please leave me alone.
Let me ask you a question. You know what I'm saying?
Leave me alone.
Let me ask you a question. How you feel about Usher performing at the Super Bowl?
What you mean?
Like, you think it's going to be a good show? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's your
Usher just did a residency.
Talk to me now. Think gonna be fine. Who you think gonna bring out there?
Usher just did a residency. He don't have to bring nobody out.
You don't think he gonna bring nobody out though?
He probably will, but he don't have to.
But who? I know that, but I'm saying who you think gonna bring out?
Probably so deaf people.
So deaf.
Yeah, I could probably see it being a couple of people from the so deaf. You know what I'm saying? But Usher is like Beyonce.
Yeah, I go for that.
He don't have to. He literally can run the whole. He like Rihanna.
I go for that.
Literally, Rihanna did. You saw what she did. Her pregnant ass did last year.
Yeah. That was all right too.
I love that Super Bowl show. I love Dre. I love Dre's Super Bowl show.
Yes, Snoop and Dre. That was a good one.
Dre's show was a good one.
That was a good one. I ain't gonna sit and cap.
You know what I'm saying? He brought out everybody that I expected him to bring out.
Yeah.
And he did what he did was dope.
Yeah, it was smooth.
But as far as Usher has so many songs by himself.
Yeah.
That he wouldn't have to bring out anybody.
No, you don't.
To carry that. Would he? Maybe. Does he need to? No. And based off his Vegas residency, he probably would.
He got a residence somewhere else too, no?
They only do Vegas residencies.
He got one in like Paris or some shit like that, ain't?
They only do Vegas residencies. He might be going on a tour. I think he's actually about to go on a tour. And then he's about to do the residency again. Because, Monique want to go. So he did stop for like 3 months. Because when she wanted to go, he wasn't going to be there. So she was like, well, he going to be back again in like November. So,
yeah. I'm going to tell you who had a fight with who, you know what I'm saying? I'll never forget that boy Prince halftime show.
I'm not gonna look at it again. Look it up. I haven't seen that. I can't remember physically. I can't remember it. I remember bits and pieces of it, but I don't remember the whole show.
Prince, I ain't gonna say a lot to you. Prince was the reason why niggas started watching, you know what I'm saying, halftime show at Super Bowl. Fuck nobody say, right? Prince show that, because other than that, but everybody needs to be out there having their own little halftime show, little party, or watching MTV. Or somebody other shit, you know what I mean? For that type of time, but That boy Brent had that shit got there rocking, boy. Had them folks tuning in and got there. When he did Purple Rain.
Really?
When he did Purple Rain, it hit just like when Whitney Houston did the national. It hit just like that. And if you know, you know. It hit just like that, Ali. I ain't gonna cap it out. I ain't gonna say like nah for real. It hit just like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to catch it again because I can't remember it. But he was the reason, you know, that they really, I think they really ramped them back up, you know, or ramped it up because before Super Bowl shows were trash. So wasn't his show the one that got them?
You know what I'm saying? He really started it out.
Yeah.
He really started it out. He made the show.
Yeah. Well, just the touch on the age gaps again, like guys and girls, like we're seeing too many teachers, too many coaches.
That shit right there. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that part of the movie.
You are there supposed to be taking care of these kids, teaching these kids, not touching these kids. Adults cannot have sexual relations or not have relations, grown adult relations with children.
Right.
Like, in your mind, you cannot, like, if the moment you think you are justifying it, you have a mental illness.
Right. Okay. So
pedophilia.
Yeah, that's real. That's real. Don't say so. I can't say it cool on one end and it ain't cool on the other end. So, but I ain't gonna say a lie to you. I'm just gonna keep it real. As a young nigga, boy, you want to hit one of them teeth.
Of course. As a child, your hormones are raging. So it's not your fault. I'm not blaming. I'll never blame a child in this instance.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said this is literally the teachers.
You talking to the grown folks?
Yeah, I'm talking to these dusty ass adults.
Yeah.
Like if you can't get no adult coochie or penis, then get you a vibrator.
Man, buy you some pussy, man. For men and women, buy you some dick.
You can't even afford that. Get you a vibrator. Take care of yourself.
You bought the vibrator, then you can buy you some ass.
You cannot. Because a vibrator ain't $40.
Yeah, I know it ain't.
And most people out here, what's the going rate for pussy?
Shit, $100 easy.
So why would I buy pussy?
$150
Why would a man buy pussy if he could go just buy him some pocket? He could go buy him a pocket pussy or go buy him a silicone ass.
Look here, man.
You could lube up with that every night and get your, you know what I'm saying?
You damn sure can. You damn sure can, but it ain't nothing like that.
I know what it's like.
It ain't nothing like that flesh, brother.
I know. I've been single for 15 years.
I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. You right. You know what I'm saying? For the record, you're right, but shit.
I'd rather do that than fuck with a goddamn minor.
I'd rather for you go ahead and pay for something that you really want and
can't afford it.
Well, then save your decades. You know what I'm saying?
You
like,
fucking went and kill somebody.
yeah. I get all that, but guess what though? You know what I'm saying? You over here got them.
Yeah.
I'm talking about man point of view on this one. You know what I'm saying? Like he coach dealing with you see the coach dealing with the girl or whatever like that. You a grown ass man dealing with these high schoolers, man. You tripping, man. Like you out your motherfucking marbles, buddy.
So how about this? I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Prime example. And to this day, I wish it was people on this line right now that I went to high school with. Because I know it's a couple of y'all out there that know exactly who I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. I went to Bertie High School between 1998 and 2000. I believe. That was my freshman year to my junior year. Okay?
That's right.
During that time when I was at Bertie High School, there was a track coach.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to say his name, you know what I'm
saying? You ain't got to. But
there was a track coach that was very popular.
Right.
Handsome ass man. Like, I even thought the man was fine.
For sure.
As a high school student, freshman, sophomore. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Understand.
But he was the track team coach. I don't know what other sport he coached, but he was definitely girls track.
Right.
So of course, you around all these girls all the time. Now, mind you, I remember speaking to him, and I'm not gonna say he was fresh. I'm just gonna say that he was very nice.
Right.
Like he definitely was a. You know what I'm saying? It was.
Let's say charming.
He was very charming.
Yeah, let's say charming.
To the young women. You know what I'm saying? For sure. I ain't gonna say he necessarily curved, no advances. You know what I'm saying? But it was just one of those things where if you knew, you knew. You know what I'm saying? Right. I didn't get caught up in that because I didn't like sports.
Okay.
So I was one of those students where I would try out for sports, try out for shit. Once I realized I could do it, I didn't want to do it no more. Right. So, and if I would have played basketball like I was supposed to have played basketball, I probably would have ran into him.
That's why I probably don't like basketball.
You know what I'm saying? I don't like sports, period. Physical activity for me is a no. Because I had asthma growing up.
Yeah, playing it, right.
So that's what I'm saying.
Being a fan of it.
But no, that's not, but he didn't play, he wasn't a coach of basketball.
I'm just asking you personally.
No. He wasn't a coach. It was the basketball thing, and me not liking basketball is just the fact that it's boring.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I
have my fans, I have my players that I like, but as far as me wanting to sit and watch the game, I'm not like, basketball.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah. I'm saying that you would not be on the court side with me. But anyway.
I will go watch a game. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it got to be somebody on the team that I like, and it got to be a team or somebody that I like. I can't just go watch two teams that I just.
Yeah, I get it.
You know what I'm saying? If I'm eating and drinking for free, then mind you, take me.
Man, go on, man. I take your ass up the street. I'll clap. Take your ass to the coast store, get some bag of chips and some liquor and some that. And watch it on your
ass. Try the $2 homie. You see how he does it? The way this man treats his family is beyond me. Okay?
You know I love you, man, because I'm here. You know I love you if I hug you.
Right. So, back to the coach. Like I said, it was around the school. Everybody knew, but, you know, there were really no back then because, again, early 90s.
Right.
Or late 90s, early 2000s.
Right.
It was known, things were talked about, but people wasn't, especially in small towns, you know what I'm saying? It really wasn't pressed on. Fast forward, I think a story something came out about him 6 years ago. Something happened. Not him sexually active or dealing with females, but something else happened. And then all of those stories popped up again. People started talking about those stories again, saying, you know, well, we know who, you know, we know what he was doing with us. Right. And you know what I'm saying? So of course, you know, some of some of his coaching, you know, some of the girls on the track team, I seen them post, you know, going to his defense and this, and the other. Like, I get it. I get it. You know, he might not have done anything to you per se, but at the end of the day, we need to stop hiding and taking up for people that are in the wrong. You know what I'm saying? That's just like if you got, you know, one of your uncles molesting the kids in the family, you know, you can't leave. Oh, don't leave them around Johnny. Why I can't leave my kid around Johnny? You just don't leave your kid around Johnny. Instead of you just not inviting Johnny, instead of you keeping Johnny from coming around the goddamn house, you trying to tell us to stay away from Johnny. We kids.
I'm telling you straight up and down.
You see what I'm saying?
And I mean
it's too many families that do that shit.
That right there.
Weird.
That right there is a no.
You see what I'm saying?
That's a no. If some shit, you know what I'm saying, God forbid, you know what I'm saying, if something happened, and thank God, you know what I'm saying, let me say that, you know what I'm saying, because ain't nothing happened to me on none of that type of matter too, but if some shit would happen to me like that, and these folks know about it, and, you know what I'm saying, couldn't help me, they got me in the situation, but everybody gone.
Everybody got that.
And, you know, and I'm just being nice about what I'm just saying. I really could really get full, like, but, man, everybody gone, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the point blank and stuff, man. You know, not get too emotional and caught up about it. But
100% agree.
That's fucking that's fucked up. Cause when I'm saying,
and the reason I brought that up because I have an uncle in my family that when I think about now, of how we used to be around him, we were never around him by our fucking self.
Right.
And then being an adult, finding out what happened before I was born, lets me know that all of them were dead ass wrong.
Yeah.
Everybody that knew. Now, granted, y'all kept him away. Y'all didn't allow him to be around us by himself. And every time because I was wondering why I never stayed over there. Now, mind you, Uncle had a girlfriend that had kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So grew up around them. You know what I'm saying? But never, never understood why. I never was able to just go stay over there. You know what I'm saying? They would come stay with us. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The cousins would come stay with us, but could never. And then but again.
But y'all know, but y'all just trying to give the nigga the cold shoulder. Like, nah, we just ain't like, man, y'all don't knock this nigga head out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey man, I got family members that, you know what I'm saying, I done heard try to talk to other family members, you know what I'm saying? Like,
cousins.
Right, that shit. The older generation, man, that I ain't gonna say we ain't, okay, man, look, I don't damn, you know what I'm saying, you playing and saying we cousins, but we cousins for real.
The moment.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but you said, oh, you my cousin. We might not even be no blood or nothing like that, but you said we cousins, but we cousins.
I'm from Mercy County.
We pot up, we gonna shake it up, we're going on, fam, how you doing? Like, I'm for how fine or whatever, none of that shit. That's just like
living in Atlanta and not being able to deal with anybody if you in the surrounding 5 counties. You see what I'm saying? I grew up in a county where there was no telling who my cousin was. And telling who family, who what. You go to a family reunion, one year you might not see them, go the next year, you might see them, but like, what the hell?
Yeah, get out that country at a time.
So, prime example, when I lost my virginity, or when it was around that time when I started really liking boys, I literally went 3 counties over.
Right.
Before when I finally got interested in the guy. Like, I was never interested. Right. And the one time I was interested in somebody that was in the same high school as me, I think he was a senior. I think I might have been a sophomore, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. And of course, a senior at school, he got all, he the popular boys, but because I was still living at home, my grandma, in church, you know what I'm saying? He came and visited me once.
Yeah.
And I don't even remember him ever again. That just goes to show you, like, you just got to really think about those things, you know what I'm saying? Like, the family that tied, that shit was so close to when I lived.
Yeah,
like, I could not do it. Like, what's so crazy is my last name is Williams.
Right.
The guy that I lost my virginity to last name was Williams.
Yeah, you told. Yeah,
we're not related. Because I checked.
Right.
I actually like, I don't know if it was after that happened. Because of course, 17, we ain't ask about their last name and shit. Right, you know what I'm saying? But when we finally started talking, I was like, wait. Since we started, doing some cross-referencing, our lines did not cross. You know what I'm saying? Right. However, that kind of, you know what I'm saying, like kind of scared me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then here I go, you know what I'm saying, as an adult, all the way in the state of Georgia, meet another man, deal with him, of course. Right. People don't give real names.
Right.
First time dealing with them. And then after, find out the damn last name.
Right.
And your last name Williams too. Excuse me, what?
Right.
So I just was like, you know what? Maybe it's just not meant for me to change my last name. So whoever I marry need to have the last name Williams too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
None related. Because at this point,
that William thing, like, like Paul was William, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, that's a common name. That's a common last name. Yeah, that was a common name. So like, that can, that I get that. I get that. You know, I get that. You had a background check. All y'all Williams, y'all need a background check. You know what I'm saying?
It's anybody.
Especially y'all.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a lot of Williams. It's a lot of Joneses too. It's a lot of Joneses too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that, and you know what I'm saying, y'all not be part of the clan. You know what I mean?
But you know what I do notice about last names, even though we coming up on our hour. But what I do notice about last names is, even though Williams is a common last name amongst Black people. It's not a common last name amongst white people.
Okay, I can go for that. I can believe that.
And when I think back, me, thinking back to our history, our ancestry,
you already know about that, exactly.
It's like one of those things where now it would make me really want to do a little bit more research, because was the last name actually a slave last name? Or was it a free last name? You know what I'm saying? Like, where did the last name start for my family?
What's the origin?
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, that's something big, though.
I started the Ancestry.
Oh, you started?
I started it one time on, what's the one? Everybody do Ancestry.com.
Yeah, exactly.
I started it on Ancestry.com. I had my aunt, she did go in there and do some more, but I just got tired of paying for it. I honestly want to do the DNA, the genetics test. I want to do a genetics test. Like, I really want to just know what the what it is, what my percentages is. However, because I know the government is out here collecting specimens. And let's be real clear. I have been faithfully going to the doctor and giving blood since 2005.
Yeah.
Since I got diagnosed with cancer, 2006. Yeah. 2006. It was 2006. So I know they got, like, I even did a genetics test like 10, 15 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So I know they got my specimen out there. However, they are using, these genetic tests to locate criminals. Yeah. So just be very careful. Now, I'm just saying, for those people that are out here wanting to do genetic tests, be mindful. Read the terms and conditions. Make sure you know exactly what's going to be done with your specimen. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you out here committing crime, you might not want your specimen to be accessible by the FBI, police, CIA. Well, people is dumb. They don't think things cross-reference. You got to think about it. We went from a time where we had no cell phones, and the only way we could communicate with people at one point was through letters.
Yeah. So stay evident, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, once they got some fingerprint, they got some blood, they got some face. Then go home. You know what I'm saying? So get away. Anything else, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta know they got that on top of what you about to do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That shit. Yeah. You gotta know that, man. You talking about doing some crime, getting away unless you do some crash damage.
Most people are. I even go as far as saying 95% of the population are crash damage.
Everybody
ain't smart. There ain't a lot of smart criminals out here.
Right, but you know what I'm saying? Ignorance of the fact, or you just said fuck it, you know what I'm saying? That's two different things.
How many people that really out here saying fuck it though? You give me a percentage of how many people you really out here saying fuck it?
Shit, a lot.
In what cases? Why would you want to go to jail?
I don't know. I can't answer that one.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so what would be the reason of a lot of people saying?
Like, you know what I mean? Like, from what I done seen, for folks who got that mentality, like, they ain't studying that shit. Them folks gonna have to do their job. Fuck that shit. Them folks have to do their job, man. They ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? They ain't got me today, they ain't got me yesterday. Shit, they ain't gonna give me tomorrow. And they do shit. I don't got no woo. You know what I'm saying? They get, that's that. Fine. I get from it. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna do that shit. Like, man, come on, man. Shit. Yeah. But anyway.
Don't do no crime, but if you do crime,
get away with it, man.
Yeah, be prepared to do the time.
And be prepared. Stop snitching.
Stop snitching.
Please stop snitching. Good God Almighty, boy.
If you get caught, go ahead and do your time.
And take it to the chin. And don't be got to bring everybody to the pen.
Unless you lied to me. If you lied to me and you put me in a situation and I didn't know what was going on, that ain't me. I don't know what this was.
Look, man.
I'm not taking no charges for nobody that lied to me. Period.
That's why we don't talk and we got to let our lawyers do the talking.
No, that's why you need to be honest with the people that you around and what you dealing with.
From the jump street.
I'm
the east side.
You know what I'm saying?
We dolo anyway, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to do that shit on the dolo, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to do my shit, so I ain't got no co-defendant, so partend me.
I definitely don't agree with that. No, definitely don't agree with that. You definitely ain't by yourself. And you definitely won't by yourself for a lot of the time when you was in shit.
Who?
You!
Talk to when? When? What talking about getting arrested? Getting arrested?
Talking to you, okay. In specifically with you getting arrested. What I'm saying is you haven't always been by yourself when you was doing shit or when you was in the middle of shit and could have got caught up.
Oh, okay. I get it.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. You ain't by yourself and you ain't always doing shit by yourself. You might have got locked up by yourself.
Well, I listen to the real stuff, the real shit. I know how to be by myself, let's say. But, you know, you right about that because the bullshit will get you fucked up worse. The bullshit, you got to know, that's the point you trying to make. The bullshit get you fucked up quicker than the real shit. So, be mindful who you be around. That's what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying.
What you're saying. You know what I'm saying? Mindful be around because you be on some goddamn humbug shit and you got fucked around and got, okay, that shit,
And that's why I said,
okay,
I ain't taking no charge for no motherfucking body.
Yeah, okay, it go down like that too. It go down like that too.
You riding with fucking pounds on the car. I know you got to read the car, but nigga, you ain't got no license. Nigga, what? Or I'm telling you, this is a fucked up state. Don't be out here smoking and you smoking weed.
I just
nigga,
say,
what?
Listen, I mean, last week on the news, me and Cuz looking at the news, we looking at the motherfucker. These folk got like 4 handguns, 2 assault rifles, got like about 3-4 pounds, got crack, meth, perks. They had everything except lean. You know what I'm talking about? Get pulled over speeding and they smoking dope in the car.
See?
Come on, man.
A bunch of dummies.
And you ain't no young nigga. You grown. You better been know that.
A bunch of dummies.
I'm gone.
A bunch of dummies. And on that, good night.
Hell no.